What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, I'm sorry I haven't been around these last few weeks. I've just been extremely busy with students and family. I haven't had more than a minute to myself. And guys, it takes 2 to 4 hours to shoot a video, so I'm just glad I'm able to get this video out to you guys today because there is so much to go over. I honestly to God don't know where to begin. Basically every coin we've invested in has gone up over 200%, some up 700, some up 1,000%. In just the last month and a half, guys. And we've been doing leverage trades almost every single day. Me, just basically every single day. And yesterday, guys, was one of the best days for students in recent history. It's just incredible. Students nailing over 200% on a leverage trade. I mean, we're talking incredible gains since yesterday, guys. Congratulations to all you guys who made profits. I'm going to go over that today. Guys, there's just so much to go over. I honest to God don't know where to begin. But let's dive into it. If you're not subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and like. All right, guys, so we're going to jump right into the Bitcoin price action right here. And basically, my students have been really bugging me to upload information like this on leverage. Everyone's interested in leverage. So, guys, right here, we had an inverse head and shoulders here, very clear as day. Okay? Could even call another little warp right here. But basically, what we had was an ascending triangle right here. Okay? And what's really nice is all the confirmations, okay? Lots of confirmations, okay? Confirmation touching the EMA 55 close, another touch down by the EMA 55 close, also touching supports. Same thing right here. And then, guys, the breakout. And if you look, the breakout from right there at the end to right there at the top, I mean, guys, that's very close. I mean, we're sitting right at it right now. So if you took that trade basically within the last couple days, at minimal, this is from yesterday, you're sitting up at around 72% with 10x leverage. That's incredible, guys. That's a 7.2%. With 10x leverage, that's 72%. If you traded with $10,000, you just made $7,200, guys. That's incredible. And I know several of you guys, especially the students that made these trades, made these profits yesterday. Congratulations, guys. This was such a clear read. It was amazing. I mean, just about everyone nailed this trade. Congrats, guys. Okay, but what's going to happen now? All right, so basically we're still holding above this long trend line that was formed. And, this formed way back. This is something we've been on. Let's go to the daily scale just so we can see. But, since October. Okay, we've been on this trend line going up. Kind of broke away from it right here, and that's where we kind of formed this little wedge that we're in now. We're kind of breaking out of it at the moment in like the short term. But basically, say like we have another big breakout, guys, we could easily end up at 46,000 before the month end, easily. And if we have a breakdown out of this descending triangle. But here's the thing, guys, I had a descending triangle right here, but we broke out to the top, okay? So this could be a new formation forming, okay? So this is kind of just indifferent right now. But say like if the triangle was to form, those would be the targets, okay, right there for the bullish and bearish scenario. Now, a lot of people ask me, how do you know which way it's going? Well, if it breaks through resistances with a close on the hourly at least, okay? And then we have things lining up like the EMA 20 above the EMA 55, lots of space. For instance, bounces off the EMA 55 close. You got to look for all these little indicators which pretty much show you exactly where the price action is going. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the hourly here. But guys, as you can see, we just had little pullbacks right here. Very small pullbacks, very tiny, 1%, 2%, nothing big. Lots of little pullbacks and bigger pumps, okay? And if you think, guys, since the pump up at around 42,000, I think we've had officially our first pullback. Okay, so 31%, 31%. Basically, in the last several bull markets, during the pumps, there have been 30 to 40% pullbacks throughout. Okay, so this is the first pullback. Simple as that, okay, guys? This is the first pullback. And we've successfully proven that we're going to see higher prices now after we pumped out of this, okay? And we have much higher targets coming up over the next month. We could easily end up at 43,000 and higher, Okay, it's really nice. Yeah, we bumped up to 40, but we still have to surpass the recent all-time high to confirm that we are putting in higher highs and not a lower high, for instance, on a downward trend. Okay, but this is very close. And guys, just to be transparent, I think, we're going to keep pumping up. Yeah, we could get another 2 to 3% pullback, in which case, yeah, you'll be able to read that on the shorter time frames and do a quick short. But I can't stress enough, guys, it is very dangerous going short right now, especially in a bull market. We're not in 2018 after the big pump up. Okay, this isn't the top. It's not. Okay, so in all honesty, the last time I was talking about you guys, I was trying to pinpoint the top. The amount of crazy numbers being thrown, we're talking over a $588,000 Bitcoin peak. Some people are talking. And honestly, guys, that blew away my previous prediction of, 100,000. I mean, this could just go completely parabolic. It could blow us away. And in all honesty, guys, if it does what it did last time, we will see that 500 plus Bitcoin price. And that's just, it's biblical times, guys. Amazing times. So that's what I think is going on in the Bitcoin price. If we go down to the short term, we are still comfortably riding upwards. A little bit of a pullback right now. You gotta kind of watch it just to see what happens here. See if we get a crossing of the EMAs. Okay, and then look for a little bit of indicators in the candles, like we get a bearish engulfing or something. We had one definitely right here, hence a little bit of a pullback, but we're kind of pumping right out of it. So if we had to force something in, we could throw in a ascending wedge here, in which case we will break down to the downside to the right, retest the support, and probably pump up. Okay, guys, that's what'll probably happen. And this wedge could be formed from like all the way back here. Okay, so in all honesty, we will probably break to the right here and then continue pushing up. I mean, that's just what it looks like is going to happen, guys. It's just easy reads right now. But let's go into Ethereum. A lot of people are taking some great Ethereum trades. We almost had a very, very close mimicking pattern like Bitcoin. So for instance, the inverse head and shoulders. Now you notice here, guys, I have a lot of different things. Like I have an ascending triangle here. I have a descending wedge forming right now. I have this line which is formed as support. I'm going to go over all that right now. Okay, so for instance, what happened was when this line was basically changed from something like that to widening, okay? Now the reason for that is just because of the broadening wedge. You want as many touches as possible. So for instance, we had the same kind of thing that happened in Bitcoin right here, the inverse head and shoulders, the touch of the bottom, the touch of the bottom. Now when we go to the hourly, you'll notice we had a touch of the EMA 55, touch of the EMA 55, touch of the EMA 55, touch of the EMA 55. I mean, this just couldn't be any more bullish short term. Now, once we basically hit the target here. I mean, very close. So, I mean, we're within 2% of the target from the buy-in, which was down here. Okay, so you made 11% if you had 10x leverage. That's 110%, guys. 110%. It's incredible, guys. If you're not doing leverage by now, I don't know what you're doing. And especially with someone like me here, basically spoon feeding you exactly what to do, guys. You got to take these trades. And if you can't do it yourself, or you're just not confident enough, reach out to me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. Yes, I charge an hourly rate, but guys, if you're trading with $10,000, you make one positive trade, making 100% like this. Trust me, $100 is really nothing. And honest to God, guys, $100, I always suggest around 5 hours for new students. It's $500. Guys, that's nothing, okay, compared to the gains that you can make with this knowledge. It really is nothing. I know people that charge astronomical values compared to what I'm charging. I'm just trying to give back, and in reality, if I didn't have a family or anybody to provide for, I'd give it to you guys for free. Okay, but this is my job. This is what I do. This is how I give back to you guys. So what we've got going on right now in the short term is we have a descending wedge going on, okay? But we could also be in an ascending wedge in an even longer time frame, but it does look like we are going down. But as you can see right now, we are busting out of the descending wedge, okay? So something else could be forming right now, but these do tend to break to the upside. So if we basically took that same measurement, let's just take the same measurement for funsies. Oh no, it's too long. It's too long. Got to make a new one. So let's just say from end to end. We got a breakout. Say like if this was the breakout, we could easily end up at 17,800. I mean, I'm really believing we're going to be retesting some of the you know, the trading levels that people have always theorized about pretty soon. We're going to be testing $2,000. You know, they're talking much higher prices over the next few years, and I really believe it, guys. I think we'll be testing $2,000 easily before the end of the year, and this is just something that's just screaming at me. I mean, even me, I dumped money constantly into Ethereum, Bitcoin, altcoins since last March, constantly, and even me, I'm still wishing I did more. Okay, guys, it's incredible. Like I mean, that's just typical human nature to feel that way. But in reality, guys, this is just a movement of times. Okay, this is, you know, something that's once in a lifetime. This is 20, 30 years. You're going to get to just have this massive amounts of, you know, gains that are potential for you guys. And it's once in a lifetime. It's just incredible. And it's going to continue to just impress, guys. I think Ethereum's really going to blow up. I think Bitcoin's going to blow up. I think a lot of altcoins have already blown up. I have a lot. Gosh, I have so much to go over today. It's incredible. So, moreover, guys, basically, if we can get, you know, a strong close, like yes, we had a little bit of a close here. I don't like that. That's not strong enough. We don't have enough volume. Okay, the volume's not even peaking up, not peaking up very high. So I don't think, you know, this breakout's happening yet. We might trickle down a little bit and then get a pump eventually, and then hopefully retest some higher levels. And not just that, but for instance, we have a widening of the Bollinger Bands here. This could be a slight consolidation. Depends how tight this gets. So we've got to watch for how tight this gets. Okay, we've got to watch the candles. We've got to watch where the wicks are wicking to. Are they touching the MA55? You know, those are good. Guys, if you're wondering for leverage, and just, you know, if you're making quick hour trades, you know, leveraging, look for these wicks to hit down at the MA55, okay? Bouncing off these supports, okay? That's why I have these lines here. We've had multiple touches. 1, 2, 3. Yes, we didn't hit there, but we bounced off of the 55, basically. Yeah, we went a little below it. Understand, guys, these indicators are really strong. Once you learn how to read, it's extremely helpful in you making your decisions. A lot of people in the earlier stages when they're trading, they don't understand exactly what to do. And even when told exactly what to do, they don't understand it sometimes. And that's not, you know, anyone's fault. It's just when you're absorbing something that's completely new and foreign, your brain has to actually click and really grasp what's going on. And some people grasp that really fast, and some, you know, takes a little time and just seeing patterns of the same nature over and over again. But anyway, guys, that is what is going on with Ethereum right now. Hopefully, you know, we don't play down in this wedge and go down for break resistance supports. That would suck. I hope we just break out and actually hit this target up here. And guys, if you're curious, you know, you should have been long anywhere on this line already. Okay, right in here. Okay, so basically, if you know, we get a strong green candle, you could look to chase, but you got to think a new pattern would be forming, and you have to play that out. You have to draw that out yourself. A lot of people, that's why, for instance, that's why I have several patterns here, because the pattern changed consistently. Okay, once it broke out to a certain path, I had to change patterns and reanalyze so that I could make an accurate decision on the price action. Okay. And guys, I wanted to go over some of the trades and leverage just in the last few weeks. It's just been incredible. Okay, guys, incredible gains all around. And I just wanted to share that stuff with you guys today. So basically, this was the one from yesterday. You know, we got a 10x leverage. That's 7.2%, 72%. And guys, as you know, if we held that to today, you're easily cracking over 100. So congratulations. I know several of you took that trade. I know you did. Congratulations to you guys. Well done. You know, your next session, I look forward to just sharing that good time with you guys. That's why I'm doing this. I love hearing about it, guys. It's incredible. And I wanted to share with you guys just my account and some other pictures just in general here. So we're going to start with, this is the BTC USDT contracts. And right there, as you guys can see, we have all green right here. And yes, I blocked out my exact profit and loss here and my quantities, but I like to keep that stuff kind of private, guys, in general. But as you can see here, guys, my entry price and my exit prices, my profits, just 404, 100% win rate. So then we have my Ethereum, okay? Now we have a 4-1 win ratio here. Basically 4 wins, 1 loss. And the loss, honest to God, guys, if I would have just held it, it was just an extremely volatile day. And, you know, I could have held it, got rid of my stop loss right away, and came back, and I would be 5 for 5 right there. Easy money. And then the best one I've got right now is the obvious one, guys. Or not, well, technically not in win ratio. It's a 90%, but still, with the most trades just within the last, 14 days, that's, I think that's 10 wins, 1 loss. So a 90% win ratio. Okay, guys, look at that. That's great with 1 loss down here, okay? So, guys, if you're looking to trade leverage, this is what I do. It's the best feeling being able to be financially free and do things on your own, not have some boss over your head. I can't stress enough, guys. I just have the best time with my students. You guys are all my friends at this point. Like, I feel such a connection with you guys. It's just incredible. And what's even more beautiful is you guys are all making a lot of money, which just makes me feel awesome. This is just great. And guys, I want you to start sharing. I know you guys like to keep a lot of privacy, but share your story, share your success. If anything, that helps me. I want that exposure. I want people to see that I'm helping people. I want to help as many people as I can. I want this to grow as much as I can. So, guys, share in the comments, share your gains, show people the way, show them what they're missing out on. And guys, I want my schedule to be full every day. I can do 5 students a day sanely. And every day, if I can fill that schedule, I will, guys. I will. And just this last week, I've had 4 or 5 people every single day. So, guys, it doesn't get any better than that. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. Continue to throw it out there. I'm going to continue to be giving back for you guys. So, and then one other thing I wanted to go over today, guys, was the GameStop shit show. Okay, guys, this is just incredible. And it sucks because, I had $100 in GameStop. I don't really dabble too much in the regular market. I don't see any reason why. There's not a lot of potential gains. It's kind of the old way of doing things, and I'm steering away from the old way because it doesn't work. Okay, so for instance, what happened here is, yes, at around $40-some, we had a lot of people talking about a big hype and then a big pump. The TikTok stuff, everything, just, lots of people blowing it up. Right here, we had a big gap, and not just the gap, but this was a lot of FOMO pumping, and so people pumped in right here. Or maybe even later, right here, at around 200, let's say 200-some dollars, people were FOMOing in. And the reality is that when it peaked over $400, there was a sharp sell-off by massive holders, okay? And you could see all the gaps all over the place. And this was just a strong indication. And then here was the clear as day read that it was breaking down at 280, okay? So, guys, I stayed the hell away from this. I knew this was just trouble. Once I saw all these weird indications that there was, chop ahead, I knew it was coming. The dump was imminent, and a lot of people got wrecked, lost a lot of money on this GameStop pump, guys. So just pump and dump. I mean, it's a classic textbook pump and dump. So, guys, I would have never pushed you guys into something like this. Okay, so I had a lot of people, even students, messaging me about GameStop, even friends, and I literally either didn't respond, I just said cool, but in reality, guys, this is something you wanted to stay away from. This was too risky, easily too risky. Okay, guys, no fundamentals behind it. And guys, let's be real here. I played games. You can basically go to GameStop, get a used game, play it for 7 days, and then take it back. That's not the best. Yeah, it's nice to give back or whatever, but a lot of people take advantage of that kind of thing. Anyway, guys, that was the GameStop pump. I stayed the hell away from that. I didn't want anything to do with that, and none of my students were anywhere near this either. But guys, what is going to happen now for the Bitcoin price? Is there going to be some big pump up? I definitely have a lot to go over, but I wanted to go over a couple other coins first, guys. That, like I said, there's so much to go over, and I'm going to try and be as quick as I can because, in all honesty, guys, I've been preaching this stuff for so long that it's like if you didn't take it, I'm just sorry at this point because you could have made a lot of money. So let's start with SNX. So I was pushing you guys in one of my last videos. Okay. SNX right there, guys, 3 weeks ago. SNX again 2 weeks ago. Okay, you can see it right there, right there. Okay, so SNX, basically from when I was telling you guys to get in at under $3. If you took those trades, you are up 648%. 600. Guys, you're welcome. I really, it's mind blowing, guys. Putting in $5,000 has been just incredible for me. I wish I did more. Congratulations to those who took the dive on SNX. And I think, guys, yeah, we could get a little bit of pullback retesting some of these resistances right here. But as you guys know, these are all-time highs for this coin. We're in uncharted territory. We got to kind of see where it plays out. But let's play off of this channel that we've got going on right now. That's what's going on with SNX. Let's go into CRV. And guys, as you can see, definitely another one that was up in my videos right here. You can see the logo right there. That was 2 weeks ago. So let's just go back 2 weeks. So right here we're at 0.66, okay? If you took that trade or bought anything, you're up 394%. Guys, I'm speechless. This is just incredible. I'm so glad I pushed this on you guys. This is the best feeling as a teacher, as someone who's giving back. When you see this kind of profit come out on something that you just told people to do right before it happened, God, it's the best feeling, guys. I'm blown away by all these gains, and I still have one more coin to show with massive gains that has blown everyone away. I mean, my students they're calling me every day with just how happy they are. I mean, I'm friends with these people at this point. It's incredible. Anyway, guys, just incredible. 394%, and we've got the same kind of thing going on just a very aggressive channel happening. And there's not much to read because it's really just unknown. Okay, we could tighten that up, square that off a little bit. Just put that right like that. Okay, so yeah, we could get a breakdown, but let's watch and see what happens when it either crosses the EMA's cross. We look at the candles, see where it's at in the Bollinger Bands, see what happens when we actually test this. Yes, we could have another support right there. Okay, guys, and that's just a quick line, but in general it's accurate. Okay, so yes, we got to be paying attention over the next week. Okay, and guys, the biggest gainer this year, AAVE. All right, AAVE. Guys, as you can see, these green lines is where I was telling you guys to get in. That's where I got in. Wow, I mean, I was talking, $62 buy this one. 568%. If you got out at the top at over $500, 635%. Guys, I have been pushing AAVE for over a month. Okay, that's back into like early November. Okay, it was even lower. I have this marked at $72. I got in at 62. That's where I was telling people to get in. Do you guys understand? Making this kind of money is not realistic. I just pushed you guys on coins that have made, an accumulation easily over 1,000%. This doesn't happen, guys. I really hope the people that have been watching my videos have taken this. I know a lot of you did, but there are some of you that I know are very hesitant. Dive into this. I'm not sharing it with you unless I'm doing it myself. Okay? Cryptocurrency has changed my life time and time again. It's going to continue to do so. I'm going to continue to grow and evolve. Amazing to surpass the financial barrier that I've been at for a long time and continue to grow in these positive ways. And guys, I'm definitely doing it. So I would like to take as many with me as I can, and that's why I'm here, guys. So again, reach out to me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. I'm happy to help. I will dedicate, my time to you. It's that simple, guys. And then I wanted to talk about Electroneum. That's a little bit of a sleeper, okay? A little bit of a sleeper going on. A lot of people very interested in Electroneum, and I'm going to keep it very short and sweet, guys. We've been still just kind of teetering around in this, descending triangle, or it's very close to a descending triangle, because if we tighten that up, it's basically that, but it could be an asymmetrical here. But either way, we're getting a strong consolidation and tightening up. And what's happened when we get that tightening up, guys? A big pump. Now, in reality, these pumps have been much higher than the ends of, where you're supposed to be measuring them. So, for instance, if we were to get a pump up, this would be the target. But easily, guys, it could be something like, it could be all the way up at this green box here, okay? It could be much higher, okay? Now, what we got to watch for in the short term is just that we hold these resistances. Keep an eye on the EMA crossings, because that indicates strong price movement in that direction. Okay, now notice, guys, we have had a lot of bounces off of this support channel here, but we're running out of room here, so something's going to happen. We're going to get a break one way or the other, or it will just continue to consolidate and tighten up. Like bull theory, like I was saying, it could be a while. Okay, so you got to be patient there, guys. I've seen so many coins just within the last year go from 0.005 up to $1, and we're going to talk about a few of those in a second. But Electroneum will do it, guys. You just got to be patient. I really believe it. And what's going to be interesting is I'm going to be saying the same things to you I just said about these other coins, about Electroneum when it happens. And I'm going to be honest, guys. The people who have been naysayers, you ain't going to see a word from them, because they already made the mistake. And then that's one more regret they have. And guys, I don't have a lot of regrets in my industry, in my world, in my life. I do what I believe in. I stick by my decisions. I'm a strong individual like that, and that's why I'm good in this industry. You have to be strong. And guys, the Electroneum, I think this day will come for all of us, and we're going to see some really good pumps out of it, guys. And you just have to be patient, okay? Just be patient. Once we wicked up to see the same kind of price target we just saw after a recent pump, that is a great sign. Now, yes, it would have been nicer if it was a little higher. That would have really set my mind at ease. Been like, oh, phew, no matter what, we're moving up. But think, guys, we still have a little, we've got a little breathing room here. Let's see how it plays out over the next few weeks. There's a lot to consider in price action, okay? That's why I'm so overboard on my indicators, on my markups, because there's so much that could happen, and you have to really play out the probabilities of that actually happening, okay? And remember, guys, I have very smart buys right here and here, and before that, I was mining up in this area. I've been mining, cashing out into Bitcoin and Ethereum right away. Okay, so that's what I think is going on with Electroneum, guys, and just remain strong. There's a lot going on with that project and a lot of potential. Okay, and there's one more coin. God, I keep saying one more coin, but there's so many coins I could go over, guys. And I think I'm going to save it for the next video, what I'm looking at. But I will tell you guys what I've just bought in the last few days right now. So I bought more Link at $21. I can't believe myself, but I did. For instance, my last buy was at 13.1 before, and I bought every single dip right here. And then back here I bought more. So, I'm very invested in Link. And, guys, I'm talking $40, $50, $60, $100. Who knows? It could be much higher than what I'm thinking right now. OXT. I saw several comments of people who bought my OXT call recently. I know one of you bought, I saw in the comments, this had to be around $29. Maybe like right here. Okay, so you're already up 58%, buddy. And I could tell by your comment you were a little nervous doing it. Congratulations, man. That's the magic of what I'm doing. I won't put it out there unless I'm doing it myself. And my win ratio is extremely high. Okay, so if you have the guts, throw down on what I do. You're not going to see me up here too much like, oh, we got wrecked. This hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it'll happen someday, guys. But it hasn't yet, and until it does, I'm going to keep pushing what I believe, You know, as long as I'm on and I'm on fire, I'm going to keep putting it out there for you guys. It's that simple. So congratulations to us taking the OXT calls. You know, I wouldn't sell this coin until way past all-time highs. You hold this coin to $1, okay, or more. Reanalyze at $1. All right, see what's going on. What else do we got, guys? Okay, so what I bought in the last few days, and we'll get into analysis later. This video is getting really long, but I bought Phil. Okay, I got in at like 19. Okay, so I got in at Phil. I bought Storage. Okay, I got in right here at 0.35 when I saw the crossings right here. Okay, that's already playing out really nicely for me. Wish I put a little more down, but you know, 54% in 22 days, can't go wrong. And Mana has played out for me nicely. I also bought the cross right here. Okay, setting up 171% in the last 31 days, guys. Now, again, I also bought right here at 12 and again at 15. Okay, guys, so lots of buys going on right now with Mana. That one looks really profitable as well. And Uni I'm looking to buy. Okay, but I kind of missed this one, to be honest with you guys. And what's interesting is I pushed a lot of people to buy this one as well. And I was planning to buy it. I bought a bunch of other things. And honest to God, guys, congratulations to those who did buy Uni, because I was obviously measuring it right here. Okay, so if you took the plunge at $3, you are up 500%. Congratulations to those who took the Uni buy. All right, guys, epic times. These are some biblical buys, guys. This is incredible. People are always showing me they're like random people, because you know, people that aren't students, they want to kind of bond with me. You know, like they know I'm into stocks, they know I'm into trading, so they show me potential things they like, and they show me 10, 15, 20% and are blown away by it. I'm like, I'm looking over here at my graph with trades like this, and I just say, you know, that's great, man. I never bring anyone down. I never push them down. But guys, if you're doing what I'm doing, you'd be laughing at stuff like that. You wouldn't even be taking it seriously. And the influence level from outsiders just goes down and down. And what else, guys? That's it. That's it for right now. And obviously, guys, you saw the big Doge pump. But what's nice is we had a very clear triangle here, which then consolidated to the right. But then as they crossed the EMA 20 and the EMA 55, we got a little bit of bullish pressure. Some volume came in the market. Yes, we had a good sell, but it looks like we're going to get some more upside. Okay, so let's see that continue to play off. Okay, let's see that continue to play off. I mean, it's basically the same line. I mean, we could just extend this line basically, Okay, so let's see that continue to play up. I would like to see Doge really pump up. I mean, these are just incredible times for Doge holders. Some big gains, from down here, guys, even up to all the way up top. We're talking almost easily almost 1,000%. Yeah, if you panic sold 300%, if you held till today, you're still up 600 and some percent. I remember I sent a buddy of mine, Mike, a video with a large target projection, just something like up here. That's not very clean, but in general, the widening of how high this is we could easily end up at 10 cents. That's even just one double from where it is now. Okay, guys, but this coin is 1,600% from back here. I mean, this is just incredible. Doge really pumping as well. And then Ren, this is a coin that I just recently got in as well. I've been buying a lot of these dips, and guys, I'm very glad I did as well. Okay, and I'm going to be buying some more down at these supports, especially once we get to the hourly, and for instance, aren't breaking through it right there. So we have a very tight consolidation right here going right, and hopefully we just get a good bounce off of right here and continue to be moving up. I would like to see it continue to bust up and keep surpassing, get past $1, keep moving up. That would be great. Whew. Guys, so much going on in cryptocurrency realm. It is just crazy. But guys, let's talk about the potential for Bitcoin price continuing past $40,000. And here's where it may go next. Okay, so the accumulation of Bitcoin by whales coincides with large outflows from Coinbase, which typically indicates that high net worth investors are purchasing Bitcoin. Anonymous trader known as the Twitter known as Johnny stated there is coincidence that we have been seeing huge amounts of BTC being withdrawn from Coinbase. The first market correction of 2021 bull market is now finished. I agree with that, guys. That is exactly what I was talking about, the 30 to 40% pullbacks in a bull market. So Scott Melker, a cryptocurrency trader, noted that atop the optimistic on-chain data and fundamentals, Bitcoin is demonstrating a favorable technical market structure. He explained that Bitcoin is seeing a massive bull flag structure, which when played out could lead to hit 63,000 in the foreseeable future, aka short term. BTC is potentially breaking out of a massive bull flag, which technically send the price to 63,000, expressing optimism towards Bitcoin's short-term price cycle. Guys, let me know in the comments if you think that's something that can happen within the next few months. I'm definitely bullish. I'll be transparent right there. So basically what this is saying, what a Bitcoin in the near term, we basically had to hold the $38,000 level and the $40,000. We did that, okay, guys? We are clearly sitting above $40,000 right now, okay? So strategists predict a clean break of 40,000. Correct. That's exactly what happened. So Chad Steinglass, head of trading across Tower Crypto Investment Platform, said that after Bitcoin surpasses 40,000, it will an explosive upward movement. Bitcoin saw a similar scenario play out in December 2020 when it struggled to break out of the 30,000. As soon as it did, it saw a rather quick move up to 42,000 all-time high. According to him, if new investment demand can eat through this wall of sell interest, and Bitcoin does break through 40K again, which it did, and especially if it notches new all-time highs, I expect the volume of these risk reduction sellers will evaporate quickly, and that could pave the way to another leg higher. Guys, this is freaking obvious. This is obvious, okay? I don't need this confirmation. It's going to happen. I mean, that's what you're going to be looking for, but it's happening, guys. It's happening as we speak, okay? So, you know, I'm predicting much higher Bitcoin prices this year easily. It's really hard to put your finger on it right now. If it continues to pump up, we could easily break 100, okay? How high will it go is the question, and we kind of have to analyze that on an ongoing basis to remain sane and to remain accurate on our decision. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. We went over a lot today. Be sure to subscribe and like, guys. I'm giving you guys some serious crypto gold here. And I know a lot of you are making hand over fist money. And guys, remember, if you're interested in leverage trading and you're not sure what you're doing, or your just win ratio is not up, or you want to learn, I'm telling you, $100 to $500, 5 hours with me will change the way you look at the market. And every student I've had is up easily from when they began, easily up over 200%. And that's on the low end, guys. The high-end students are thousands of percent gains here. We are talking massive profits, okay? Get started. Inbox me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. I'm happy to talk with you. I will find out where you're at, and we will approach it appropriately. Okay, guys? And that's all the time for I have today. Thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I know I haven't been making videos as much as I like to, but when I get busy with students and investors and family, it's impossible to make the videos. But I'm trying to put them out there as much as I can for you guys. Whenever I have a moment, I'm going to do them. And I hope that you guys are making the best bank you can. Reach out to me if you're not, guys. It's that simple. Guys, that's all the time I have for today. Be sure to subscribe and like. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.